We have a whole lot to showcase on our network, from quality music video, crusade and outreach activities, movies, comedies and African drama, interview and special feature, baby shower, engagement, weddings and a whole lot more. We are into business promotion. Join our network and do business with us today as we add value to your mobile devices, online and on your TV set. Don't forget to join us for our Real Gospel Hour, Real Gospel Talk with pastors from all around, and our powerful confident prayer time. It's Voice TV Africa, showing the rest of the world of Africa you don't know. Voice TV Africa, proudly African. Voice TV Africa, the station that blesses your soul.
Hello there, this is Naomi Asani here. I live in the UK. If you are looking for a place to promote your gospel music and videos, your talk show, news and headlines, look no further. Voice TV Africa is the station for the moment. God bless you.
Contact 763-777. Discover the taste of Liberia at the KJ Family Catering, Kiabe Kitchen. 345 Main Avenue, Fargo, ND 58103. Contact 763-777-2528. Looking for authentic Liberian cuisine in the heart of Fargo? Welcome to the KJ Family Catering, Kiabe Kitchen, a proudly Liberian-owned restaurant bringing the rich flavors of West Africa right to your plate. From traditional Liberian favorites like jollof rice, cassava leaf, torbergi, and palava sauce to delicious continental dishes that cater to every palate. Our kitchen is your new go-to for flavorful home-style cooking. Whether you're craving a hearty meal, planning a family gathering, or need catering for a special event, our friendly team is here to serve up unforgettable food with warmth and hospitality. Authentic Liberian dishes, continental options available, dine-in, takeout, and catering services. Come taste the culture. Come feel the family. The KJ Family Catering, Kiabe Kitchen, where every bite tells a story. Follow Voice TV Africa now and every Friday for the best gospel time on Lunch Drive with KJ Family Catering, Kiabe Kitchen. Order now and tell the story later.
Mana's Cold Remedy. It is your go-to solution for tackling colds, flus, and digestive discomfort. This remedy not only targets immediate symptoms, but also works to boost your immune system naturally. Imagine saying farewell to those dreary sick days and welcoming a vibrant, healthy lifestyle. Mana's Cold Remedy is composed of 100% natural ingredients, ensuring a safe and effective experience. Users can expect rapid results that alleviate common ailments like sniffles, coughs, and digestive issues. Don't let sickness disrupt your life. Take a proactive step towards improved health. Visit manasremedy.com and discover the benefits today.
Everybody, let's go to the country. Out of all the trials and tribulations, and you're still standing, you ought to tell somebody. After all the things that I've been through, oh Lord, after all the things you brought me through, my Lord, I never gave up. I never gave up. I never gave in. I never gave in. I kept the faith, and I got to make it in. I'm glad. I'm glad. Don't you know that I'm glad? I'm glad. I still got joy. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I still got joy. And let's say it again. After all the things that I've been through, oh Lord, after all the things you brought me through, my Lord. Let me tell you about me. I never gave up. I never every time I turn around. Still got joy. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I still got joy. I wanna sing a verse right here. The devil, he comes to kill, steal, and destroy. But I told the devil that I'm going on with the Lord. Then he tried to make me change my mind by putting me under pressure, a whole lot of money and a lot of bribes, but I never gave up. I never gave up. I never gave in. I never gave in. I kept the faith, and I got to make it in. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. Church, you know that I'm glad. I'm glad. Yes, I'm glad. I'm glad. My soul has been saved. I'm glad. And I'm on my way. I'm glad. The devil's mad. I'm glad. Because he's missed the soul. I'm glad. That he thought he had. I'm glad. Another reason. I'm glad. Another reason I'm glad. I'm glad. I got health and strength. I'm glad. And my heart is fixed. I still got joy. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I still got joy. If you agree with me, everybody sing with me. I still got it. I still got my joy. The devil thought he had me, but I sure got away. I got joy through my heartache. I got joy through my pain. Joy through my misery. I got joy through the rain. You can't make me doubt it, cause I know too much about him. He's been good to me, more than I can see. I may not have a lot of gold, but I still got joy. I may not have a bank account that overflows, but I thank you. Thank you, Lord. One thing I know, and that is for sure. Down in my heart, I have so much joy. For the joy of the Lord, it is my strength. This joy that I have, this world didn't give it, and they sure can't take it away. I still got my joy. Joy is ringing.
All right, good people. How you doing today? This one said I still have joy. After all that I've been through, I still have joy. Guess what? We have somebody very important. First of all, let me welcome each and every one of you to this wonderful edition of our live broadcast. Tonight, Real Gospel Hour. And we're bringing one of the best in the gospel community. This person is a Black American, and she's in the community making sure that the voices of people be heard all over. When we tell you, say, we are doing everything so that the one that are behind the door can come to the front door, we mean it. This is a joy. I'm not going to talk too much. Let me just joyfully introduce this person before I can bring them on. Joyfully. Let me introduce this person, and we'll be right
Willa
back.
Crump is a dynamic force in the music industry, renowned for her expertise in artist consulting, public relations, and brand development. Based in Charlotte, North Carolina, and originally from Moncure, NC, she has carved a niche as a trusted strategist and advocate for independent and gospel artists. As the founder of Lala the Plug, Lachelle offers a comprehensive suite of services encompassing music promotions, artist management, marketing, and branding. Her hands-on approach has been instrumental in helping artists amplify their presence and navigate the complexities of the music business. Beyond her consulting work, she also owns Lala the Plug Apparel, a brand that reflects her entrepreneurial spirit and creative vision. Lachelle's influence extends across multiple platforms, including Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and X, formerly Twitter, where she shares industry insights, personal reflections, and behind the scenes glimpses into her work. Her authenticity and dedication have earned her a loyal following and respect within the music community. With a deep passion for gospel music and a commitment to uplifting others, Lachelle Lala Crump continues to be a transformative figure in the industry, empowering artists to achieve their full potential. She has an event coming up in Nashville, TN during Stellar Award Weekend that's been established since 2012 for independent and emerging artists and musicians. Today, let us welcome Lachelle Lala Crump, the Plug Live and Voice TV Africa, as she tell her story.
All right. So you just heard from the houses self map, and this is just unique. You will not want to believe it. So I'm on here tonight to joyfully, happily. I don't know what to say. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So joyfully, happily, excited right now to bring this dynamic woman of God on here. So those of you who are gospel artists and musicians and other people, those of you who got your businesses and things, and you have not been seen or heard after this broadcast tonight, you better make me your friend and better contact me, because I know people though. I know people. Musicians, I know people, and people know me. I know people that know people, and people know them. Africa is getting on the map. After tonight, West Africa, East Africa, South Africa, North Africa, we are all getting on board after this broadcast tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring on my guest. No time to waste. Yeah, you go.
Hello, how are you?
I'm grateful. How you doing today?
I'm happy to be here. You almost had me in tears with that intro. What? I sent you there for key points. I didn't know you was going to break it down like that. I've never, that's an introduction for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's what we do.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Welcome to Voice TV Africa today.
Yes, sir. I'm glad to be here.
Can you introduce yourself to the audience so they can know who we're talking to, the people in Africa, East Africa, West Africa, South Africa, and all of the African countries around the world, the United States of America, Europe, Asia, everywhere. Those that are watching, can you just introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. Hello, world. My name is Lachelle Lala Crump, and I'm super happy to be here. I am a publicist. I do booking management. I do a lot, marketing, promotions, branding for artists, companies. I work with quite a few major and independent artists in our genre of music, and I'm super excited to be here. I've had the opportunity to book a couple of artists on this platform, but tonight it's my turn. So I have a story I want to share with you guys, and I also have an upcoming event that I want to share with you guys. So I am honored to be here with Dee the Praiser, and I'm super excited you guys joined in.
All right. That was good. We want to say you are most welcome again. And it is our joy. We are excited the board of Voice TV in Africa, including yourself. We want to say you are most welcome.
Thank you.
And the Lord continue to bless you for coming on here. Now, the plot. Let's start with this. How did the plot come about?
Years ago, of course, I'll get you up to speed. Years ago, of course, I participated in my church choir. My family is very musically inclined and musical in our community of Montefiore, North Carolina. My dad is the MD. He's very vital in a lot of churches here because he hooks up sound. He is the sound engineer. He's the organist. He's the piano player. He's the person that teaches the choirs around here in several churches. So we had a home church, and my dad decided, because he's a songwriter as well, that he would record our church choir. So from recording our church choir, one of his friends that he went to school with opened a record company. And in doing that, he signed our church choir. In him signing our church choir, he had a solo artist that happened to be my godmother. and she recorded a solo album first, and then the next album, her second album, they wanted her to have background. So my dad pulled myself. My brother was the drummer. Our bass player at the church was the bass player. Lead guitarist was my first cousin that lived literally 10 steps from us. And now he's playing nationally and internationally as a musician. So we've come from that type of background. So I was a background singer, recording, studio writer. All of this was going on in high school. So in that time period, again, we were assigned to the label. So I had an opportunity to sit in with the record company, with the radio tracking, with conferences. I was going to workshops. I was going to panels, soaking in all of this information at the time. Again, I'm a background singer, but I have a love and a passion for what we were trying to do in the gospel industry within my family, because I mind you, me, my dad, and my brother was in the game. So I'm like, okay, I like this. I kind of like this. So I would go to the record company's office daily, week after week, weekend after weekend. Like I ate, slept, and breathed music. So I didn't have an opportunity in high school to play sports. I did hair. So I was in cosmetology class. I was in music the entire time of high school. I can remember traveling, and we would be in the Bahamas on Sunday, but have to get back for school on Monday so we could graduate. So it was kind of one of them situations. My brother played football his freshman and sophomore year, but the rest of the years we were on the road. Like we were on the road with Dr. McKenzie. We was on the road with Keith Wonderboy. We was on the road with Darrell McFadden. Like we were on the road. So I took a love for it my senior year. After I graduated high school, I tried to go to cosmetology school and finish those points out. It didn't work for me. I was in the music game. So fast forward, I ended up working for the company, and they promoted me to vice president. Being a vice president of a record company, and it's independent, you have to do a lot of those things yourself. So I learned every department, because I can't train anybody or teach anybody anything that I don't know. So I learned all the departments and became an independent consultant a couple of years later. So that's how I became the plug. I was connecting the dots years ago. And from that, I have been able to establish a couple of different platforms. And I'm getting ready to be 46 next month. And I've been literally in this since I was 15, 16 years old. And I'm happy. I am in a happy place. I have helped thousands of artists. I've been the introduction to some major careers and been a part of teams that I'm very proud of at this moment. And I would not take anything from my journey. So that's how I became the plug. And one day, one of my friends, we were talking about something, and it was having to do with, you need to get a shirt. You need to get merch. Like, you that girl, like you connect the dots. And he called me the plug one day, and it just went from there. And I've been the plug for about 10 years. I was Lachelle Pryor, and then I became the plug. Yeah.
So since you became the plug, like you regularly said, you've been bringing people to the spotlight, and now what are some of the difficulties you face in doing what you are doing for all the years?
Whew. My most difficult then and now, a lot of the times that I would go to workshops and try to get in rooms, because I wasn't a major girl back then, a lot of people would just look over me. I would just keep coming, and I would just keep going, and I would just keep showing up. And if you follow me, a lot of times I post a lot of times, keep showing up, because it's an inspiration to myself to know that I have to keep pushing through the difficult times. I ran into no's, people telling me no, trying to get albums on radio, trying to get an artist on a tour, trying to get an artist on a platform that I felt that needed to hear them. Because now working with quality artists is a different level. So is independence, of course, emerging artists, people are growing of those those type of things. But working with the artist that got a great song, got a great movement, got numbers, you want to see them on larger stages. So somebody giving me a no motivates me to keep pushing. I spend hours in my room, on my computer, on my phone, on my iPad, researching opportunities for others. And a lot of times with that, I forgot about myself. So I've ran into a lot of stumbling blocks. I've been a part of a lot of teams that did events, that did conferences, that has done festivals, that has done just a simple show, which is a concert. And we've gotten a lot of no's, but I have navigated through those things to push forward. And I'm so proud today. Trust me.
Well, you've been working with a lot of artists within America. What is a vision and dream of extending out of America?
To be nationally and internationally known. I always tell artists when they ask me about stats or opportunities or different levels in gospel music, I'm just not a gospel music girl. I grew up gospel. Trust me. It was very strict in this house. We wasn't exposed to R&B, hip hop, none of that until I was in my 20s. We were strictly quartet. We were strictly choir, praise and worship. And a lot of that had to do with my dad being an MD and us being very vocal and viral in our church. They depended on us here in this community, my whole family. They depended on us. So now, years later, I call myself an industry executive in the music business and not a genre, if that makes sense. Because there are several different genres and I work in all of them if the opportunity comes. Southern soul, gospel is the culture of the music business. R&B, hip hop, all of that. If it's a festival, I'm going. One of my friends have had a successful festival during Bike Week, and I'm there. I attend. I do the marketing. I'm a part of a key part of the team to put it together. So I do it all and not just box myself into a genre. A lot of you guys and a lot of people now know me for doing quartet consistently. But quartet is a genre of music that I love and is in my heart. And but I also work with choirs. I also work with CCM artists. I also work with holy hip hop artists. And again, now Southern Soul. I am the booking manager for a well-known Southern Soul artist that's doing great. So, you know, I try not to box myself into opportunities. But I also have learned with maturity of how to handle those things because I still love God. I still love him. And I know that he connects a lot of the dots for me up there where I can connect them down here. So
you know, when we talk about the plug does not just go into any socket on the wall. There are specific socket that take some plugs. There are some plugs that have like only two that go into the socket that will be able to handle it, and there are some socket that does not handle only the two plug, whatever
Correct.
it is. So this question is what are some of the things you look at within the person project or music that attract you or that encourage you to keep pushing them?
So overall, the brand, number one. Number two, I'm very, again, musically inclined. So a lot of times people send me music before they release it. I have a really, really good ear. I can't play anything, but when I receive music, I digest it and really listen to the bass line. I really look for substance. I look for if the intro's too long. There are a lot of things that factor in me saying, okay, I can do this. I have opportunities thrown at me daily to help work, to do things, but I can't take them all. I can't. I'm only one person, and I wear a lot of hats. And I wear a lot of hats because in the independent world, they don't afford, or they're not privileged to teams. They're not labels anymore signing independent artists. So sometimes you got to find a me, which is an all-in-one. And until you grow, until we grow as a unit and be able to bring people in to navigate the responsibilities of being an artist, because there's a lot of things that's behind the scenes that happens before you hit the stage. There are a lot of things that need to happen day to day to make you who you are. And your phone ain't gonna ring as a booking manager or a booking agency if you ain't got no marketing and promotions. And now the industry is, and social media. See, I came from a non-social media world. I came from a travel world that you had to be there. You had to show up. You had to show your face. You had to be at the Midnight Musical. You, again, had to be at the workshop. You had to be in the room at the panel. You had to go and represent when you ain't have no business cards, no merch. We used to go to conferences with thousands of people at it, but it's not written on my shirt that I'm an industry executive. I used to program radio for about 8 internet radio stations. I just didn't walk around telling people that. You had to know me to know that I did that. So a lot of times, again, wearing all the hats, I look at a lot of different things that I want to represent. But if I got a love for you, and if you a part of me, it's storming here. I don't know if you hear that. But it takes more than just a great song and a great brand for me to connect with you. But yes. Yes, sir.
Wow. Let's go for some commercial break with the song that say I shall not want. And then after that, we're going to be right back here. Please listen. Don't go away. Stay with us. We're coming right back to you after the song that say I shall not want by the Latham Boys, Rob and Revelation. That's the right?
That's Roy and his brother Steve Ray, the Latham Boys, the LBs. That is them.
Like that, I shall not want. This song, man, gonna touch the hearts of people. Yeah, I shall not want. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for somebody to get connected to, what I mean, somebody to, put you, but you just heard what she said anyway. We'll come back to that. Let's play this song.
Woo! My. Ooh, whoa. Come on. Yeah. What you need, you can have it. All you got to do is get up and get active. Don't you worry about yesterday. Focus on tomorrow. Just keep the faith. Everything is gonna get better. For the Lord is my shepherd. You know I'm getting ready for my blessing. For the Lord is my shepherd. You know everything is gonna get better. For the Lord is my shepherd. You know I'm getting ready for my blessings. For the Lord is my shepherd. You know God has not given us a spirit of fear. He's my strength, my rock, my sword and shield. Might get hard, I might be down right now, but I know God, He can turn it around. I've been leveled down to the ground. Pick me up and He turned me around. And I know that He loves me shout. And I'm standing here, I can tell you now, everything is gonna get better. Cause the Lord is my shepherd. You know I'm getting ready for my blessing. Cause the Lord is my shepherd. You know Let me say it again. Everything is gonna get better. For the Lord, He is my shepherd. You know I. Oh no. Yeah. If you ask me how I know, set His eyes on the sparrow. He sits high, looking down low. And everything He know. I'm getting ready for a blessing. The Lord is my shepherd, you know no, everything is gonna get better. But the Lord, He is my shepherd, you know no. Everything is gonna get better. But the Lord is my shepherd, you know I just wanna tell y'all. What you wanna tell them? That the Lord, I know the Lord, I know the Lord, yeah. Oh, yeah. God is my shepherd, and I shall not want. I don't have to ask nobody else, because I know for myself. God is. He is. Do you know? God is. God is. And I shall not.
Yeah, I shall not want. This one came from the man, Raw Lexon. Ooh, yeah, we like it from me tonight. Got more coming your way. Yeah. I'm telling you, yeah, the man Raw is right here. He said, this one say, I shall not want. Welcome back again, our guest tonight. You know, the reason why I was, asking the question, the plug cannot just go into any socket. A lot of people have been trying, to get to that level. It has been very difficult for them. You've been through this for many years. I want to applaud you for your strength and commitment. We try to promote people too as well, and we are still trying to get connected to people. I think you being on here tonight is a lot of opportunity for a lot of people to hear you and where you started from and what you are doing within the gospel community. Now, let's talk about your brand a little bit, and we'll come back to our main topic tonight. What are some of the brand that you are put up?
Wow. So, Lala the Plug, again, is a variety of things. I have apparel line, and how that birthed was because I was working with independent artists, and I was trying to maneuver some of the revenue, other streams of income regarding the Lala the Plug. So you have the flyer of an event that's coming up, and I want to talk about that too. But let me hit the apparel real quick, and then we'll go to that. So with the apparel line, I partnered with a shop that actually, provide opportunities for artists and different companies because to take their brands to another level. So I started with the musician line because, again, I was on teams of artists and they needed merchandise. So in doing that, I did a musician line. I did a hustle every day of the week line. I also have a beard line as well, and then a BBW line for big, beautiful women. So I'm excited about that. So anybody that needs merch, or if you guys need something custom made when it comes to a t-shirt, when it comes to hats, denim jackets, jogging suits, tank tops, whatever the case may be, embroidery, it could be screen print, it could be vinyl. And a lot of times I pull up to the shows. I sent you some pictures. You wanted some pictures of the merch that I have. So I'll pull up and do vendors, right? You got to come shop with Lala the Plug. So I'll bring the machines there and actually customize at the events, the different gospel shows or trail rides now, because trail ride is trending. Boots on the ground is very, very popular right now. So everybody outside, And trust me, I will go out there. I got a trail route line as well. So anytime you guys are looking for vendors and you want merchandise and you want custom things, hit me up. I'm definitely pulling up with the machines and the crew. So let me talk about the flyer you just had up. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a lady on here. Her name is Gwen Atkins. I met her years ago. And we went to Stellar Award Week one year and noticed that there wasn't platforms for independent artists. We had already started this thing called Let's Talk Gospel. You see the logo down there at the bottom. Let's Talk Gospel was a conference call that we generated throughout our community of the music business and being independent. So what we did was we called a lot of our industry friends that had movement and that were on record companies. They were record execs back then, publishers, marketing and promotion teams, radio owners, radio servicers, radio announcers. We did, I said record label owners, people that was just connected in the industry. So we called all of them and started this thing called Let's Talk Gospel, which was a conference call. So we would get on the line every Tuesday night and teach the business. We would ask them questions. They would tell us, and we would teach the audience of people that were coming up in our industry how to be an effective artist by yourself, because independent means that you got to do it until you make it, until you are able to be signed. And I said earlier, labels ain't signing artists no more like they used to, and then you don't get a package deal like they used to. So we started that, and it was very, very successful. Like, we did it every week. Every Tuesday we had an artist spotlight. We would bring the Walls Group. We would bring I think we had everybody but Vicky Winans and Shirley Caesar. I'm talking about John P. Key, Keith Wonderboy Johnson. Like, we had a lot of artists, the Tamala and David Mann. And then we would do independence as well, because when you promote a major artist with an independent, it gives independents opportunity to be in front of those major people. So from that, we went to the Stellars, and there was no platforms for independents. There was one other event in 2012, and it was our good friends right now, Carlos Hell, and he had an event, but he had like Dietrich Hatt and Mary, Marvin Sapp, Kurt Carr. He had those type of people, but there were independents in attendance. So me and Miss Gwen, the next year, we went home, put a strategy together, and I can say since 2012 to 2025, it has been very consistent. It has been very vital to our industry and our culture of gospel music when it comes to independent. There's a lot of artists that you see in the major market right now that came through our platform, and I'm so grateful for that. So this year, Stellas is returning to the East Coast, because we've been in Las Vegas on the West Coast for about 6 or 7 years. So with it coming back to the East Coast, that's where we started in 2012, 2013. So we're doing a reunion, and that's where the flyer comes from. We had promoted that we were doing it again. It is called the Indie Rock Lounge, but it's Let's Talk Gospel Presents. So I'm partnering with Miss Gwen. There's another lady named Jennifer Comp with Jennifer and Company that's coming in aboard with us as well. But we're going down there to have a great time. So our platform is a little different from showcases around the world. So let me tell you, because we had the Let's Talk Gospel platform that taught education in the independent world and in the music business, we were able to invite our friends live to come to our event one day only to do a panel for us. So we have an industry panel with major executives, and then we have a mix and mingle, which that consists of us being able to give the industry executives our products. Because when you have a CD, when you are a recording artist and you're out here singing with contracts and things of that nature, you're a product. So when you're a product, then we have to get the product to the people that make the decisions, correct? So therefore, we do these things called swag bags. So mix and mingle mean you got 30, 40 seconds, 60 seconds, 1 minute approach to go and tell them who you are, announce yourselves, and hand them something to take home to call you later. It could be a CD, it could be a flash drive, it could be a t-shirt, it could be a hat, it could be a cup, whatever the case may be. So we do that, and then we do a showcase. So we listen to artists, and right now we had about 27 artists that is going to be going and coming along with us from all different area codes and zip codes to Nashville, Tennessee, August the 15th. And I'm super excited. So I would love for all of you guys to come and be a part. If you come into the city, or if you want to be involved, if it's radio, we have a media room. We're going to have interviews going. We're going to have carpet. We're going to be listening to some new albums. Radio announcers are going to be doing live interviews. We got some companies coming to introduce their brands and what they got coming. So you're going to be plugged in a little bit before it release. So I want to invite everybody.
That's so exciting. That's so exciting. That's so exciting. You know, being in the gospel industry is not an easy thing, to be real. You know, some people think that, you know, the gospel will be so simple and easy, but it's not. Now, you've been in this for many years. And I know there are some artists you are work with, and, you know, like, this is getting me to the level. Sometimes, you know, you feel like giving up. So tell me, what are some of the things you see in Ali? Because some artists, you know, you promoting their brand, you know, doing everything for them to come up. But every time you try to check on them or you invite them to event, they don't appear the way you expect them to be. Have you ever encountered anything of such?
Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. All the time. And that's just something that comes with it, because everybody's not on the same level. Again, with being independent, a lot of times we get frustrated because we have to do it on our own. But I've learned over the years that you have to push yourself and believe in yourself. It could be 10 people that do what I do, but if I don't believe in me, then I can't expect them to believe in me. I battled a couple of years ago. Well, it's been 2 years now. A situation where I have went through a cancer battle, and I'm still going through it. I take chemo every day. But I get up every morning and I push myself. But I was working in this industry not knowing that I was walking around with that. And of course, you know, I was down for a couple of weeks, and it actually just showed me who was clapping for me when I was up and who was clapping for me when I was down. And I had to rely on, you know, my family. My family was there for me. But I could count on my hand who checked on me daily or who sold into my life while I was down. That mattered to me. From there, I experienced a house fire, losing everything. You're talking about went into depression mode. That was me. But there were songs and artists that pulled me through that, through those moments. So I know that, again, what I'm doing today, it ain't about no money. It's in my heart. It's in my heart to serve. It is in my heart that God has gifted me, because I didn't go to school for this. I did not go to school for music. I did not go to school to be a publicist. I didn't go to school for management. I did not take business classes. I took them, you know, in high school, but I didn't further my career in college with that. I went to hair school. And so a lot of times I just look back and just think of the opportunities and just thank God for what the rooms he put me in and for the phone calls that he's allowed me to have during these moments. So I thank God for that. But yes, I went through a lot of depression. I went through insecurities again with just who I was. And because I'm a female, it's a little harder for females in this industry because it's a male dominant industry. So to be somebody or to have your name in rooms that you're not in or people referring you, that's a blessing to be a female. So going from Lachelle to Lala the Plug I'm a worker. I get it done. It may take me a time because I am one person and I wear a lot of hats. I'm now a grandmother of two, not one, of two. So I have to balance my life. When I was strictly, because my kids are older, I have 2 girls. I was on the road. When they called me to check on me, I'm on the road. I can work mobile from as long as I got a laptop and this phone. I don't have to be stable at the house, and I'm not at a house girl. You could call me any day, and I'm gone. That is just me. Again, I've been doing that since high school. My mom and dad was key in helping me raise my 2 girls. They are doing very, very, very well. And one of my daughters can sing very well, but she won't record because she said that we brought her up in this life. A bad singer. Put her on a couple of people right now. She gonna sing you circles around you, but she won't get into this world. And I can maneuver her in this world because of the things that I've been taught. So, yes, sir.
So, you know, I've been having a little issue with this, and then I will let you just make a little clarity on this. You know, I try to bring the artists together. I try to put the people work out there. Most of the time you see me on here, like you regularly said, you know, you are doing this because you love God. You're not doing it because of the money. So am I. I'm doing this because I love God and I love music. I came from music. I'm still into music and I love music. I preach music. I teach music and I'm still into it. But you get artists that you share their work, you promote them, but they don't pay attention to that.
They don't. And a lot of times I tag them. They don't even share it.
This
You know, I told Miss Gwen, I told her just this week, you know, that doesn't bother me anymore. When I post, because I do marketing and now I've turned my page into a marketing and promotion page, people hire me just for me to post. You know why they do that? Because I get millions of views. My insight tells me that my algorithm, I'm on point. It tells me that I'm getting, I just looked at it. Today is Thursday. I looked at it Tuesday night and it had 834,000 for the week, for this week. So me getting a comment, me getting a like, a love on the post, that does not bother me anymore. Because you know why? They're watching. Whether it's my 5,000 close-knit friends or whether it's the 15,000 followers that I have, that somebody is viewing the information that I'm giving them. And a lot of times they wouldn't know if I didn't post it. But I'm consistent with it. So what I would tell you is to create just a formula where you're consistent with it and you tell them more than once. They may not see it one time coming because Facebook have changed on the viewership. It used to be, if you remember, Facebook came in 08, 07, 08.
Yeah.
We had, before Facebook, it was MySpace.
Yeah.
Okay. MySpace. Before MySpace, we didn't have nothing. So Facebook was for us to connect with our high school friends. A lot of us turned it into a platform where we get the information out of what we're housing. We did that. So in the beginning, I had my high school friends up there. I deleted people to adjust to my market. So now my market is industry. My market is musicians, is singers, is songwriters, is business owners, now merchandise companies. Again, you just gotta keep feeding them until somebody grasps it. And that's what I say about an artist. The process of artists being successful is different. It may take somebody 1 year. It may take somebody one song, but it also may take them 15 to 20 years.
Yeah.
What was relevant then may not be relevant now, but what is relevant now definitely ain't what was relevant then. So at the end of the night, you just got to you have to adjust to the market. So I've adjusted, I've matured in it. I do a lot of things different. I'm a person that I'm going to stick out. I'm a person that's going to gamble on the opportunity. I'm a person that's going to gamble to be different. There in our culture of quartet, it wasn't a lot of content creators. It wasn't a lot of female managers, female. It wasn't a lot of that. But again, because of what I came from in the early 2000s of having to sit down at a board table with a staff that didn't know, all of us learning, it just became a niche for me. That's what my bio says. And that's really what happened. That's really what happened. But a lot of times people don't ask me what I do. A lot of times it's shown, or again, it's a referral now. I was really, really, really like plug in the 2000s. But I put all of that down to uplift and make others shine. But I believe that my year is coming back around. I believe that my turn is coming back around. I believe that God has something else for me to do. And I want to walk in it this time. Again, being a stage 3 cancer fighter, because I'm fighting it, I don't talk about it much because it hurt me to know that I had that with all that I do. So I get very emotional about that because I have to push through that daily, and nobody knows what I go through behind the blue app. Nobody knows what I go through behind Instagram. Nobody knows what I go through behind social media, period. To smile or to make somebody else's day great. Nobody knows what I go through. So again, I thank God for the opportunity. I would not take my lifestyle back. I would not take what I do, who I am. I wouldn't take it back. I love it. And I'm going to continue to love it. But I need all y'all to meet me in Nashville on August the 15th because we're going to have a good time. I could teach for days. I could talk for days. For you giving me an opportunity to just speak, I could do this because it's in my heart. Like any subject, I'm with it. And I appreciate you taking out the time to even want to know what I got going on in my life.
Well, let's go for a little commercial break, and I'm gonna bring 2 female artists to you tonight, so you can listen to their products. One will be doing a live singing on the product, and the other one will be doing one. I'll be doing one of her songs. Here, I'm gonna be playing it, so you can listen to what they put out. One of them actually look like you. I think that's a twin sister. Yeah, I'm telling you. She.
Oh wow!
I'm telling
They're
you.
from Africa.
From Africa, West Africa, Liberia.
Okay.
The other one look just like you.
Wow.
The face, the way you do your glasses and everything, just like you. I'm telling you.
Let's see. I'm excited. Let's do it.
Yeah. So let's go for the little commercial break, and then we'll come back. People of God, I want you to know who I'm talking to tonight.
Lala Crump is a dynamic force in the music industry, renowned for her expertise in artist consulting, public relations, and brand development. Based in Charlotte, North Carolina, and originally from Moncure, NC, she has carved a niche as a trusted strategist and advocate for independent and gospel artists. As the founder of Lala the Plug, Lachelle offers a comprehensive suite of services encompassing music promotions, artist management, marketing, and branding. Her hands-on approach has been instrumental in helping artists amplify their presence and navigate the complexities of the music business. Beyond her consulting work, she also owns Lala the Plug Apparel, a brand that reflects her entrepreneurial spirit and creative vision. Lachelle's influence extends across multiple platforms, including Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and X, formerly Twitter, where she shares industry insights, personal reflections, and behind-the-scenes glimpses into her work. Her authenticity and dedication have earned her a loyal following and respect within the music community. With a deep passion for gospel music and a commitment to uplifting others, Lachelle Lala Crump continues to be a transformative figure in the industry, empowering artists to achieve their full potential. She has an event coming up in Nashville, TN during Stellar Award Weekend that's been established since 2012 for independent and emerging artists and musicians. Today, let us welcome Lachelle Lala Crump, the Plug Live and Voice TV Africa, as she tells her story.
All right, folks, that was the lady we just spoke about. Now, let's go to the first person. I'm going to be playing your twin sister song last, but let's go to Minister Tuku Favor
Okay.
Duo. Tuku Favor Duo having to be my little brother wife.
Okay.
And she have a brand called J Purpose. And I'm about to play one of the songs.
Let me make sure I'm clear. You want me to get live feedback?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
let's do it.
after that, I want you to give a lot of feedback. And after that, it is my prayer that I've been praying that you pick 2 persons from my entire thing from West Africa. Do everything to work with them.
Wow. Okay.
I've been praying. That's been my prayer.
You sent me something.
Yeah.
You sent me something months ago when you had Roy up here.
Yeah, that was Ambassador Oxford Dixon. I wanted to listen to that song. But I clearly understand what you look for in the brand and the product. Yes, so let me play something from Minister Tuku Favor Duo.
Okay.
And then we keep moving.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. You will like this. Yeah, you will like this. Let me give it to you. It's called Jesus. That's the title of a song, Jesus.
Okay, let's do it.
Jay's Purpose Just Prince.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I know this man named Jesus, and I love him so much. Every time I talk about him, I just wanna gush out. He is the great I am. Before him no one stands. Alpha, Omega, beginning to the end. Jehovah Jireh, my provider. Jehovah Nissi, the one I go to when I'm in need. Jehovah Sekanu, my righteousness. I can attest, I know that he's the best. Yeah, yeah. Of my life, whom shall I fear? He is the light of my life, whom shall I fear? He is the strength of my life, whom shall I be afraid? When Satan steps to me and starts to sneer, I tell him to his face, he's no match for me. When the enemy stands against me, I will not be afraid. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They say when they talk about me, because they talked about the man who died on the tree. His name is Jesus. He's better than the rest. If you don't believe me, just put him to the test. Miracles, he calmed the sea, turned water into wine. 2 fishes, 5 loaves, that'll really blow your mind. Universe creator, Jehovah El Elyon, you should really get to know him. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, yeah.
You were exactly right. I like that. I definitely like that. I'm gonna tell you a few things I like about it. I like her cover. I like that it's just simple Jesus. I like that she gave us substance. I love the guitar lick. in it.
Hmm.
The placement of her vocal was amazing. It's a summer song. Then she went to rapping. I don't know how long. How long was that?
Like 5-6 minutes.
Okay, so she just needs a radio edit because it needs to
Okay.
be under 3.
Okay.
Or at
So
least like 310, 320, nothing over that. So she would have to edit it down, but that would work over here on radio too. So I don't know y'all qualifications for radio over there.
It do work on radio too. Yeah.
It works on radio, but over here they're gonna say it's lengthy
Okay.
because they like to get a variety of artists within that 30-minute or hour window, especially when you have shows. So they want them to be like 320, nothing more than that. So if that's 6 minutes, that's great for Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. But she needs a radio edit. Other than that, yeah, it's a summer song. It's a vibe to it. I like that.
She got a lot of songs. She got a lot of songs.
Sing, though. But that's a good one to introduce her.
She just won the Madonna Gospel Fest Award in New York.
Mm-hmm.
She was the one that won the best soloist of the year for Madonna.
She can sing.
So if I'm sending you my people so you can brand, I pray that you look at her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want you to
email me her press kit, email me the MP3 and a bio, and we're gonna start from there.
I promise you that will be done immediately after this. You're gonna see all your email. The next person will be Minister Malachi, which is her sister. Like I said, you look the same. And okay, the husband said the song is 3:18.
Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect for radio.
All right, yeah. So the husband is here. She will say right here now watching too. And
awesome. Well, she did an amazing job.
Yeah.
If she was at the showcase or if I was judging,
she can still come over. It's not late yet though.
She is. I like her vocal. I like her tone. Again, her placement was great. The song had a lot of substance in it, and that will work over here.
We pray. She can be on the show. If I don't know if she need to register to be a part of this.
To come to Nashville? Where is she?
She in Philadelphia.
She
in New Jersey. Sorry, New Jersey.
Tell her. I closed the registration because I know my team is up here, so I know they're gonna be like, "What the world?" But I will add her for sure. She can come with track, or she can bring her live band. But I will add her. I definitely will add her. She would bring value to the showcase for sure.
Okay, so I will be talking to her after here, and I'll make sure she be there. So the next person will be bringing on will be the lady called Malachi.
Okay.
The reason I'm doing this, like I said to you, it's my dream. I want these people. God have blessed these people. And somebody will be like, "You sing? Why you don't?" I don't know. No, the time I used to sing, the time I used to do this thing, God is now calling me to be here to bring people from behind to the front, so that at least they can go somewhere.
Okay.
And the lady who just sang, she got the whole program. I'm telling you, you will like everything about her. You will like. She's not just a singer; she's a seasoned and anointed woman of God. You will like everything about her.
Wow!
So it's my prayer, you know. Yeah,
I'm excited about that. I love her album cover. I like her graphics.
Okay.
I would. How do you pronounce her name again?
Her name is Favor. Tuku Favor Duo. Yeah, Tuku.
Was she already blessed?
Amen. Amen.
How long has the song been out? Did he say
that? Thomas, how long that song? She been singing for years, huh? She been singing.
That song is old. That production sounds very, very fresh. That was done live in the studio?
No, that's an engineer we have that did our recording for her. Yeah.
Clean.
Yeah.
It's very clean. And her mix is great. I got you.
Yeah.
Let me hear the other one.
All right. So I'll be bringing that. Let me show you the one I said your sister while getting her song ready. And then we're gonna go to some commercial break again.
Okay.
And then after that commercial break, that one will be ready for you.
Okay.
All right, viewer, please stay tuned. Please stay tuned. We're coming to you. We got a good thing for you tonight. Please stay tuned.
Taste of Liberia at the KJ Family Catering, Kiabe Kitchen. 345 Main Avenue, Fargo, ND 58103. Contact 763-777-2528. Looking for authentic Liberian cuisine in the heart of Fargo? Welcome to the KJ Family Catering Kiaba Kitchen, a proudly Liberian-owned restaurant bringing the rich flavors of West Africa right to your plate. From traditional Liberian favorites like jollof rice, cassava leaf, torbergi, and palava sauce to delicious continental dishes that cater to every palate. Our kitchen is your new go-to for flavorful home-style cooking. Whether you're craving a hearty meal, planning a family gathering, or need catering for a special event, our friendly team is here to serve up unforgettable food with warmth and hospitality. Authentic Liberian dishes, continental options available, dine-in, takeout, and catering services. Come taste the culture. Come feel the family. The KJ Family Catering, Kiabe Kitchen, where every bite tells a story. Follow Voice TV Africa now and every Friday for the best gospel time on Lunch Drive with KJ Family Catering, Kiabe Kitchen. Order now and tell the story later.
This is your sister.
Stand amazed in your presence. There is nothing you cannot do. I stand amazed in your presence. There is joy, peace, and love. There's no one like you, Jesus. There's no one like you in all the earth. No one like you, Jesus. No one like you. You do mighty things. You do glorious things. You're a faithful God. Awesome is your name. You do mighty things. You do glorious things. You're a faithful God. Awesome is your name. Oh, I stand amazed in your presence. There's nothing you cannot do. I stand amazed in your presence. There's joy and there's no one like you, Jesus. There's no one like you in all the earth. There is no
Yeah. So these are my two first. I'm praying that you will collaborate with your team as time go by. So that's your sister right there. Let me see if
Yep, I can see that with when I wear my long hair. I can, I can definitely see that.
look,
She
when I
has a
saw you
lot of
together.
personality with her sound, which is
Hmm,
great. Both of their productions are good.
hmm.
Studio recordings, they're very clean. Again, placement is everything, but she has definitely a her vibe, her identity, it speaks through that song.
Hmm.
They would do great over here. Where is she?
She right in
Look
Philadelphia.
at her. That's her.
Yeah.
Girl, and she aced that photo shoot. Come on. They both in Philly?
She Tuku is in New Jersey and then she in Philly. So if you want the both of them to come over, I can talk to them. If they can make their way there, they will definitely come.
Oh, yes, sir. We're gonna talk after this.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're gonna talk after this. So they're really good. So you play them, you're doing like their radio servicing and stuff like that. Or
Yeah, I always play their songs,
okay.
try to play their song on here and not just that they're alone. Like I got a lot of them.
Yeah, we gotta introduce them. We gotta get
Uh,
them plugged into the circuit
thank you. I
of gospel
appreciate that.
music.
That
Yeah.
have been one of my prayer. That have been one of my dreams. So thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
well, we
definitely
good.
going to talk to the two of them, and we're going to work out something.
Okay.
And like you said, they should come with a product that they can showcase.
Correct.
Yeah.
That
So
and I want to, because I know they're listening too, but whoever sees this after the fact, our platform and our room for independence again is a little bit different. And when you come there, you need to come there expecting to connect the dots and connect with people in other cities, other states when it comes to promoters, again, radio, other people that refer in the gospel industry. There's a lot of people that work behind the scenes on these phones that actually plug us into the know of what's going on before the tour takes place or before the concert is established. They're on lines and on the phone saying, okay, well, who do you think would fit in this area, or who do you think would draw here? And a lot of times, again, opportunities come that you wouldn't even know. So come in there prepared to share your ministry, not only from the stage, from this right here, content, recording, getting promos done. You could just walk up to some of us and be like, listen, can you shout my record out? When you get back, you're going to post it, tag us. You don't know who's going to see it. Just little things will help you become a greater and a more effective artist as being independent. So those are the type of things that we teach and share with our audience because it's needed. It's needed. So coming there just thinking you coming to sing 2 songs, that ain't all it is. Because to me, the panel is more important than that stage because a lot of them got the stage. They have perfected that, but they ain't perfected the business. They haven't perfected the day-to-day that it takes to maneuver and from 1 month to another, from 1 week to another, from one show to another. It's things that happen in between the lines that make those things work. And that's where people like myself come through and come in because I'm navigating behind the scenes. I'm navigating social media. I'm navigating a phone call. I'm navigating should you be booked on this show or should you not? I'm navigating opportunities for others that again, sometimes I leave myself out. And I forget about myself a lot of times because I'm always pushing and thriving for somebody else to be great. So yes, they're very good, and I would love to talk to both of them.
thank you so much.
Let's make that happen.
I'm definitely going to make that connection. So let's come back to you. Let me pack these people before we let you go. Let's come back to you. You've been doing this for many years now, and you've been into it. Somebody may ask you, maybe 2 or 3 years from now, what you see yourself becoming now, or what you think about what you do 2 or 3 years from now.
There are a lot of things that I would love to see happen, but the industry again is revolving and it's changing. And I'm trying to keep myself in the mix of the change. Even when it comes to the artists, again, I've been solely music industry executive or music industry consultant or music industry publicist, booking manager for reasons because I don't want to be boxed into one genre. I don't. Being a promoter, I'm putting on my promoter shoes for Nashville. That's a promoter side. Day to day, I'm a publicist. Day to day, I'm a booking manager. I'm doing contracts. I am posting. I am creating flyers. I'm a content creator. I'm an influencer now. I am also a lot of plugs, so I have to take care of my brand. I'm also a grandmother. I'm also a mom of 2 girls. I'm also somebody's daughter. My parents are still here. So, I wear a lot of shoes. And those things keep me going. They keep me energetic. They keep me on my toes because I do battle with cancer. And I don't want that to ever become a lifestyle of that C word. So I kind of shelter that to be great in other things. But day to day, I am wearing a lot of hats. So in a couple of years, I definitely want to collab with somebody and open up a record company. I want to collab with somebody and put a tour together. I want to release a book. I'm working on it. I've been working on it for the last couple of months on some steps to be a successful independent artist without a label. So those are some things that I want to do. I definitely am going to keep my clothing brand and my clothing lines going, keep creating, keep dropping new designs, keep dropping new material. So I see myself in a couple of years just being the plug and not lowercase letters, but all caps.
That's a wonderful one. Before you leave, we're going to be having a session of interview with some of your team members, if you permit us, before that program that we saw the flyer over here. Before that, so
I'm getting ready to drop my entire flyer on July the 1st, and I would love to get some of the artists up here, and we can all come together. I have some really good friends coming to be a part of my panel. Stan Jones, Benita Bellamy, Uncle G, and the list goes on and on. Also, I want to shout out some of the artists that I currently work for and work with because they keep me busy. I definitely want to shout out Roy and Revelation. You have served and talked to Roy Latson, Steve Ray, his brother. They have Country Boy Music Group, and he's doing very well right now too. He's on America's Got Talent, so we're rooting for him. The Highway QCs, they're out of the Spencer Taylor and Highway QCs. I'm sure you know them. Doc McKenzie and the Gospel Highlights. Who else I work for?
You work for a lot of people.
I do.
A lot.
I do. And promoters. Some promoters that are having shows. Miss Jazz had allowed me to work. Kevin Joyner has allowed me to work. Michael Borkin. I'm doing some work for them as well. But I love what I do, and I love people that genuinely love me and respect my position in what I do.
For almost 2 years now, all of the artists I've been having on here, I can say 50% came from Honor You.
Are you serious?
Yeah, minute of the interview, almost 50% came from Honor You.
Wow. And I'm excited about that.
You were like sending down like, wow. And
wow.
Yeah. There was one of them we supposed to reschedule his interview because to where he was, he had a network issue. But since then, we have not scheduled it. I will get his name. I always see him sometime on Facebook. Yeah.
I try to see. I got some new ones too. When I put the flyer out that I was going to be up here, people were hitting me up like, "You can get us an interview with them," and I'm like, "Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely." So if you give me a couple of dates, I can definitely fill the schedule. But
Okay.
again, I want to come back with some of the people that are coming to Nashville because
Yeah.
again, it's very, very, very important that we discuss our platform.
Yeah.
Because again, I was telling Miss Gwen, we used to do 3 and 4 events a year. Like we would leave. Stella's used to be in January. So from January, the event was so successful, we will be having another one in April. From April, we will be doing another one in July. From July, we will be doing another one in September. So for us to get together once a year now and to get to see our colleagues, get to see people that, we talk to on the internet every day and support on the internet, but to get under one roof and be able to take pictures, do interviews, just collab with them. Well, what you got going on? But this is what we're doing over here, and to see how we can work together and push each other, it motivates us to keep going. And again, always plugging in the artists that we work with. We have again opportunities. New people are coming in, and that value gospel music. So we just want to keep it alive.
That's good. That's good. So, I've been struggling with this, but let me just put it out here. Like I said, I got a lot of artists. One of the things that I struggle with is getting most of my artists on here for interview.
Really? And they're your artists? Why do you feel that they won't come?
When I mean my artists, these are people that I know. These are people that in my community. These are people that I play their songs. Sometimes I tell them, I want you to come on so we can discuss a song. It's one thing to release a song. It's another thing to talk about your ministry. You don't know who will see you, who will hear you, and want to collaborate with you.
That's right.
So
absolutely.
Yeah.
So let me encourage you, because this happened to me years ago. I had to move. You saw in the bio where it says I'm from Moncure, but I lived in Charlotte. Okay. I had to move in order for my gift to be respected and appreciated. Because when I was here, I said that my family was very, very key to a lot of ministries here, and they pulled on us for a lot of things. So the things that I wanted to do in the music industry maybe was too big for where I was in my area. It wasn't popping out here. We don't have a stoplight. We have a corner store, one gas station, one grill, nothing beyond that. One small post office. Churches everywhere, though. Churches on every corner. Everybody should be saved. We got a lot of churches. So I had to move to the city in order to flourish my gift, if that makes sense. So always know sometimes you're going to get support from outside of home, and then home is going to adapt to what you give them. A lot of times when new music come out, we don't like it in the beginning, but because we keep hearing it, we become accustomed to it. And because we become accustomed to it, it becomes one of our favorites. So don't ever feel like that your platform is too small. Don't ever feel like you're not getting the support, because look at us. It said Voice TV Africa. Who would have ever known that we would have built a relationship with Africa and Nigeria and be able to be heard over there, what we're doing over here in the US? We didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
But it took one conversation, it took one inbox, it took one connection to make that happen. For how many people? You said 50% you've been getting from me.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever feel like you ain't been heard, but you got to keep talking until they get it. You got to keep showing up. You got to keep pushing until you ain't got to introduce yourself no more. They're going, listen, you're going to have a schedule, and you're going to be like, la, I ain't got no room. It's a waiting list. Like literally keep doing that until you make things happen, because you're offering a platform that ain't nobody doing. I don't see this. The things that I do, I don't see. So I do what's not seen. I create an opportunity for in a lane where it will be verified and notified and endorsed because ain't nobody doing it. When I started my showcase with Miss Gwen, won't nobody doing it. So the showcases that have come behind me, it's our formula. But I never boast about those things because that's what God connected.
Yeah.
And again, it's a lot of artists that you know, named artists right now that came through that platform.
Yeah.
Naomi Rain came with me to the Doves. I don't know if you know her, but she sings with Chandler Moore and Kurt and all of them. She came with an acoustic guitar, just her and an acoustic guitar. And now she's touring with the top artists. Kurt Franklin is the highest in gospel music. She came through our platform. There's a guy named Quentin Ellis. He's on Instagram and he's on Facebook, but he just got to deal with Timberland. He came to us when he was 8 years old. He's now 21, 22. He just got to deal with Timberland as a writer. So those kind of things motivate us to keep going and know that what we're doing is in line with Christ. So I'm going to keep pushing until I can't push no more. And I tell people all the time, if something happens to me, God will literally take me doing what I love to do. And that is celebrating others in the culture of music. I am a fanatic for music, period.
Wow. Thank you so much for this encouragement. I appreciate that. And
You're welcome.
like I always said to myself, I'm not going to give up right now.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Keep tagging me. Keep tagging me. Keep asking me. I will keep bringing people. I'm going to come back myself. Again, when it gets closer to the event, I'm going to bring some people with me. Can we have more than one person up here?
Oh, yeah. You can have up to 10 person. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it then. Let's do it.
Have up to 10. So we definitely going to do it. And you're going to receive an invitation because I was about to come up with I'm coming up with a teaching session, but it'll be one day at a time.
Okay.
I just talked to somebody in Ghana, talk to another guy in Nigeria, and another guy from Liberia. So I'm trying to get one or two from the United States so we all can, come on here. I want to teach the young people coming up into this industry. Some people feel that music is something that they just do for fun or for talents, or they feel that the vocal is all to music.
Yeah, it's beyond that. That's right.
I want people to learn how to understand the business aspect of what they do, the promoting aspect of what they do, and how to get themselves out there. So I've been talking to other people to come on board to help us, do some teaching that will be recorded that they can continue to listen to, Yeah.
Okay.
So
well, I'm in. Just call me, let me know. Text me. You already know I'm in. I appreciate you taking out the time to let me tell a little bit about my story. I appreciate you allowing me to advertise what we have coming up in Nashville, Tennessee. Again, I want to invite everybody. If you're not following me on social media, please follow me at Lachelle715 everywhere. But meet me in Nashville, August the 15th, 10 o'clock. It's going to be at Mount Calvary Madison Church. So again, if you want to be a part, come hang out. We're going to have food trucks. We're going to have vendors. Again, media people are going to be there. You will not be disappointed with the platform, and the artist that we have coming is amazing. So I, again, thank you for the opportunity to come and share my little story about Lala the Plug.
Thank you so much. So soon and very soon, Lala the Plug will be having their promo play on here all of the time when we are having our broadcast. And you keep watching, you're going to see it. And then also, when you're done with all of your promoting material for the show or the program you're about to host, you can send it over to us and we'll do our best to drop it in our community. We have a community right now. The Lord just told me to create that community of promotion. Where I only drop the flyer in the particular room, a chat room, and then tell everybody, people from different part of the world.
Wow.
I give them specific time, and it's like, you know what? We are going to be posting this flyer at so time in the US, compare it with the time in Africa, compare with the time in other states. And I want to see the flyer on everybody's social media platform, Instagram, whatever you have
That's
it.
how you make noise. That's how you
Yeah,
make noise.
yeah.
Literally, literally.
And
All
then
the
it working.
tags and shares. That's right.
Yeah,
That's how
yeah,
it circulates.
yeah.
Again, keep doing what you're doing. I'm excited for you. And I appreciate the opportunity to come and be a part of your broadcast.
Thank you so much. And it was nice having you today. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we come to the end of this wonderful and unique. It left my one. I will let her be on here, be talking all night. But now she got to go and do other things. You heard her. She's a grandmother and she's a mother, and she got to be on the phone. She got other things to do, so she got to go. But before she go, maybe you came late. Let me introduce to you again who I'm having here tonight. All right, and then after that, you're not going to hear my voice anymore.
Lala Crump is a dynamic force in the music industry, renowned for her expertise in artist consulting, public relations, and brand development. Based in Charlotte, North Carolina, and originally from Moncure, NC, she has carved a niche as a trusted strategist and advocate for independent and gospel artists. As the founder of Lala the Plug, Lachelle offers a comprehensive suite of services encompassing music promotions, artist management, marketing, and branding. Her hands-on approach has been instrumental in helping artists amplify their presence and navigate the complexities of the music business. Beyond her consulting work, she also owns Lala the Plug Apparel, a brand that reflects her entrepreneurial spirit and creative vision. Lachelle's influence extends across multiple platforms, including Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and X, formerly Twitter, where she shares industry insights, personal reflections, and behind-the-scenes glimpses into her work. Her authenticity and dedication have earned her a loyal following and respect within the music community. With a deep passion for gospel music and a commitment to uplifting others, Lachelle Lala Crump continues to be a transformative figure in the industry, empowering artists to achieve their full potential. She has an event coming up in Nashville, TN during Stellar Award Weekend that's been established since 2012 for independent and emerging artists and musicians. Today, let us welcome Lachelle Lala Crump, the Plug Live and Voice TV Africa, as she tells her story.
What's going on, everyone? Chelsea D here. If you're looking for the latest news and entertainment, there's only one